and that helped elect Donald Trump into office. And I'm going to be speaking about that tonight here on the show because many of you should be applauded for what you have done for President-elect Donald Trump. It wasn't a one-man job. It wasn't a one-team job. Everybody should be applauded for helping to elect Donald Trump. Let me also say, I'm going to recognize, what's her name? Carrie Fisher. Carrie Fisher passed away today. 2016 has been a freaky year, man. Prince, David Bowie, Natalie Cole, George Michael, Carrie Fisher, people that I grew up with, people that I grew up with. I mean, I might not have known them, personally, but these were people I grew up with. I love their music. I love their movies. And, when I was growing up, there were some things that you would hear your parents say, "Did you hear such and such passed away today?" And yeah, I heard it. Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, I know we're not on this earth forever. We're just passing through. It's something else that I was taught in the church growing up too. This is not our home. We're just passing through. And what you do on this earth, some people believe what you do on this earth will prepare you or should prepare you for what's coming after, if that's what you believe. Carrie Fisher, I remember her. She might have played in other roles, but I remember her as Princess Leia. And I know that them starting up the Star Wars movies again and stuff, and they just killed off Han Solo in the first one, and in the first prequel. So now they got to take care of Fisher in the second one. I didn't agree with her politics, but she made a damn good movie. She made a damn good movie. So I mean, I look back over the years and the movie Postcards from the Edge. She was responsible for that. She wrote that. She sure did. She wrote that. But let me see if I can pull Hutch up on here. But I want to thank everybody for tuning in tonight. I had a little power issue last night, and we lost everything going on with the show. But we got it back going on today. I wanted to hit on this show tonight. I want to switch gears a little bit because I've been sitting back watching some bull crap. Oh, wait, hold on. Let me say, I want to welcome RSBN, the crowd at RSBN. Make sure that you share the show. And I told Joe, if you're not sharing the show, to kick you off of RSBN. So share the show. I want to thank those that are watching on Periscope. Thank you so much. Pot roast. Yeah. You know what? And I meant to show y'all, man. I meant to show you. I'll tell you about the pot roast and remind me later on in the show. I'll tell you about the pot roast. I want to thank those watching on Periscope tonight. I want to thank those that are listening through Spreaker.com. And I also want to bring on my co-host, the Godfather of War Radio, Mr. Hutch Bailey Jr. What's up, Hutch?
Good evening, Mr. Dupree. It's just nice to hear your voice again. I mean, I didn't know what was going on over there last night.
Yeah, we're here. It was cold. I didn't even get to watch the rest of the. Well, actually, I listened to it on my phone. I couldn't watch the video because I got a new iPhone before Christmas. I upgraded. I upgraded. I got my upgrade. So I listened to the game. like it was like growing up. We used to stay with a guy, an elderly man. We called him Pop Pop, and he used to listen to all the baseball games on the radio. And I used to sit on the porch and listen with him listen to the games on the radio.
That's the same way I got started with my grandmother.
That's the best way to listen to a baseball game.
Especially when you're young, you can go to sleep by it.
You can go to sleep by it. Your imagination runs away with you, and you hear the pitch when it's thrown. I mean, how do you do that? You hear the pitch when it's thrown, and then when exactly. When the ball hits, when the ball is hit off the bat, you hear the crowd, everything. So yeah, I listened to the football game on my radio, on my phone radio last night, and turned it off when it was over. Congratulations to the Cowboys. Yeah, we had a power issue last night. People came in this morning, take care of some things, and I don't know that much about this stuff, but that's why God gave them the mindset to, I always feel like that too. God gives people the mindset and the education or the ability to understand the education to fix things. Doctors, lawyers, plumbers, all types of stuff. So let them do their job.
I think this is going to be a great time for them, too, because they've been in decline for several decades. Everybody's been pushed to go to college and everything like that, and the trades have been neglected. And Donald Trump understands that. I've heard him talk about it. And it's something that it's a noble, and any trade profession is a noble profession. And we were getting ourselves into a situation where try to find a plumber on the weekend.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's horrible. And the guy comes and he's 65 years old.
Mm-hmm.
Because nobody's doing that anymore. And I think we're going to rebound and get back into that. There's nothing wrong with that. I think it was on purpose. I think they wanted to push everybody to college. So as our manufacturing and that kind of jobs moved away, we had a whole lot of people that could make websites and things.
What's crazy is that they wanted they wanted people to go to college, but the people weren't ready for college. So when people did go to college, they didn't know what they wanted to be. And then when they leave college, what they went to college for, they don't become because they wanted to go into something else.
Oh, I know. I mean, my son's a perfect example. He goes in there. He went in there wanted to play football, right?
Mm-hmm.
He goes to this college, and I mean, I'm telling you, it's expensive. He has a couple $100,000 in debt coming out of that. And what's he end up doing? And God bless him for doing it, but he could have done it a different way.
Right.
He went to become a firefighter. He's got 4 years in an Ivy League school, 5 years, because he went to ROTC, and he ends up being a firefighter. And I'm not getting on him for that. That's a good profession too, but my God, he's got some debt, more debt than I ever had.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're listening to the Wayne Dupree Show tonight here on Spreaker, RSBN, and Periscope. There are some things, Hutch. I'm going to let you go, and then I'm going to bring it right back.
Yes,
there are some things that I want to talk about tonight. One main thing I've been watching something for the better part of the afternoon. And I mean, honestly, seriously, it's almost better than comics. It's almost better than comics. In the way of, because I know one of the people in the conversation. I really don't know the other. All I have to say, or my message is to all of you out there that seem like you're in the middle, and you really aren't in the middle, but that seem like you are in the middle. There's no one person that is responsible for Donald Trump winning the presidency except for Donald Trump. Each one of you out there that are watching this right now or listening to it on Spreaker, each one of you, most of you that campaign along with Donald Trump, you're responsible for him being elected. There's no particular group. There's no particular person. There's no way that you should be putting anybody up on a pedestal for stuff that you went out and did too. Now I'm watching. And I've seen it before. And you try to stay out of these things. You try to stay out of these Twitter fights. I hate Twitter fights when it's on our side. I hate Twitter fights when it's on our side because the left and the liberals, oh man, they pull from that. And you can't get that stuff back. You can't get it back. You can't get the tweets back. You can't get the Facebook posts back. You can't get these things back. And you think that you right, and the other person think they right. And I want to thank WCCD AM 1000 out of the Greater Cleveland area for allowing us to broadcast on your AM airwaves. I want to thank you. I want to give a personal shout out to Sean Casey of WCBM AM in Baltimore. Thank you again. But let me get back to this. Some of y'all, I'm going to be straight and honest. I didn't know who the hell y'all were before this year. And I still don't really, but I mean, I know some people. I didn't know who y'all were. Since 2012, I've been plugging along and going to these conferences and talking on the Tea Party circuit, in the heartland of America and campaigning with Chris McDaniel in Mississippi and stuff, and going to Ferguson with Dr. Alveda King and Nigerians, and I don't know y'all. You tweet and tweet and tweet, and you ain't doing a damn thing. You're not doing anything. You're tweeting and you're telling people how many impressions you're getting, all that stuff don't matter. When you were out there talking to the people, the people in the heartland, when you're out there talking to those people and you trying to tell them that as a Tea Party members that y'all need to stand up against Barack Obama and y'all need to discard the racist talk that people are giving y'all, ain't nobody talking about no damn tweet impressions. Oh, I had 100,000 people tweet me today. I got 100. I got all these. I got 10,000 followers a day. Who the heck cares? You ain't doing nothing. Donald Trump went out there, and Donald Trump spoke to the hearts of Americans. All you did was just back him up. Just like everybody else that's watching this right now. Just like everybody else that's tweeting or that would be calling in. I mean, you didn't do it yourself. A group, just because you just because y'all call yourselves what Hillary Clinton called y'all, don't mean that y'all are the end all be all either. I'm telling you, and honestly, there is no room on Trump's team for egomaniacs. There's no room on Trump's team for egomaniacs. You got to be good. You have to be great at what you do. And all those people that Donald Trump picked on this team, think about it. You got billionaires, you got generals, and neither one of them are going to come out and say, I did. They wanted to be part of his team. And if you can't be part of a team, then you shouldn't be on the Trump train. You taking a cursed word that Hazel the witch put out and running with it when you should be riding on the Trump train. Hutch, I don't know if you've been watching this back and forth this afternoon.
I think I know who you're talking about.
This back and forth has been going on and going and moving, and it's just getting on my nerves that, that they think that they are responsible for Trump being in the White House.
That's ridiculous.
And everybody that's listening, watching, is part of Trump being in the White House.
No question about it.
There is no one person that is responsible. RSBN played a tremendous part, but they're not responsible for Trump being in the White House. You know?
No, I do. I mean, and there's people that they're like that. They're like groupies. You know, they're like rock band groupies. I think that that they were the ones that made the rock band famous. Come on, man. I mean, Donald Trump, like he said himself, and it's absolutely true, grabbed hold of a movement. People had enough. I mean, it was way before Donald Trump. And Donald Trump was the man that was smart enough to appeal to the needs.
Exactly. Go ahead.
No, that's it. I mean, it's just anybody that tries to take credit for that
it's crazy.
Is going down the wrong road.
It's crazy. You can't. Donald Trump was the one. Look, y'all aren't getting these death threats like Donald Trump is getting. Nobody is going in your house and running people out of your house like they did at Trump Tower today.
You want to give somebody credit for Donald Trump. There's two people that could probably take some of that credit, take a lot of that credit.
Who's that?
Barack Obama and Hillary Clinton.
They helped.
You know, if it wasn't.
Yeah. Honestly, and some of y'all might be pissed at what I'm getting ready to say right now. But if Barack Obama would have went into office, and I've said this before, if Barack Obama would have went into office and took care of business like he was supposed to in bringing back jobs to this country instead of working on Obamacare, he probably could have won a third term. Because the country was, now the numbers, the Democrats have lied over the years. The numbers were between 700,000, and it was only for about four or 5 months, but it was 400,000, 600,000, 700,000. It never got over 800,000. If you hear the Democrats talk about it, they will say that jobs were over 1 million people. 1 million people were losing jobs a month. That's not true. But if Barack Obama would have developed a plan to bring back the economy when he got into office, instead of pushing that Obamacare thing and that big old stimulus, that it didn't stimulate anything. If he wouldn't have did that and tended to business, then he probably would have went down as one of the greatest presidents of all time.
And his race relations too.
I didn't vote for him.
He could have capitalized on that if he would have came in and just been a decent man.
Just
and
decent.
Came in and
tried. Yeah. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, that's all. If he would have just come in and just been, if you could look at him at his actions and feel like he was doing the right thing.
Right.
And that never happened. Nothing he ever did to me felt like it was the right thing. He came in trying to destroy America, and he did a doggone good job doing it. I mean, he didn't destroy us because we're too strong. But look at the condition of the inner city today. Look at the malls the day after Christmas. And there's 10 different cities that people are running rampant. Young people are running rampant in malls. Just no sense of decency. Mm-hmm. It's really, it's sad is what it is.
I didn't vote for that son of a gun either time.
Neither did I.
But I'm not too big to say if he would have went in there and taken care of business. His first major mistake actually wasn't Obamacare. It was that freaking Bear Summit when he took the side against the police for that professor. You remember that?
I do, of course. I mean, that was
his
beginning
big.
of it.
Yeah, exactly. That was the beginning of what he has been doing over the last 7.5 years. Now, like you said, Donald Trump just got tired of it. He just got tired of it. He had seen it for the first 4 years. He tried to put his back in behind Mitt Romney, who failed big time. So he's like, you know what? These politicians can't do it. I'll do it. And like I said before, Donald Trump is the reason, only Donald Trump is the reason why he won. Point A, though. Everybody that's listening and everybody that's watching helped.
Oh, sure.
Because
Yeah,
you knocked on doors, you got the message out. All of you should be patting yourself on the back as everybody helped. But it wasn't one group that did it. It wasn't one person that did it outside of the candidate himself. They weren't up at 2 or 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning getting those reports that he was getting those hate mail and hate threats and hate tweets that he was getting. They weren't getting all that.
They weren't wearing a bulletproof vest every day.
Exactly.
You know, not able to enjoy the fruits of his own labor. I mean, he put that all on hold and went out in those hostile areas, and some not so hostile. But I mean, the guy has a tremendous work ethic. I mean, I've never seen anybody do what he did, and he even did it and continues to do it after he won.
Right. People need to get off Twitter. I mean, if y'all feel like y'all got to fuss on Twitter, then get the hell off. Get off. Because basically, I'm telling you, the stuff that I've seen tonight, they're already putting it up on liberal websites already. One of the guys did a video and deleted it, but somebody got a copy of it already. No.
All right. I'm trying to see. Okay,
but yeah, he is one though. They mentioned
that guy though.
He is one though. He's part of them.
They were mentioning.
He's part of them because some people have just rode Trump's back. I'll say it.
You know what? This whole alt-right thing.
What is the alt-right thing? I know, man.
There's no such thing. You know, there's really no. I don't know, man. I did see a little bit of that, and it's like, it's not even worthy.
No,
it's not.
Well,
man.
actually,
it's
no.
Like, come on, man. You guys, let's make America great again.
Like you said, it's not worthy, but they're doing it, and because they're doing it, other people are seeing it. And now, I mean, honestly, I bet you
it'll be on the news tomorrow night.
That's exactly what I was getting ready to say. And one of them will be invited.
Or maybe both of them.
Or, you know, I was thinking about that too. But one of them will be invited to explain their side and put their stuff out in the media. And the media's going to laugh about it. The media's going to laugh about it, you know. And then they're going to attach them to Trump. Don't y'all understand what's going on now? Don't y'all understand what's going on now?
There's going to be a table out there, and there's going to be roast beef on it. And, you know, they're going to say, come on over and eat, you know, and they're going to lay it all out for him. And now let's talk about this situation.
And these are Trump supporters.
Yeah.
These are the ones. And then you're going out there and saying that y'all were responsible. These persons are responsible for getting Trump elected. Look at these tweets. Y'all don't think, man. Gosh. It's sick. It's sick. And then you got other people that just ride coattails that don't even leave a room.
Cheetos stains all everywhere, and keyboards all clogged up.
So it don't even leave a room. Just stay in the same room for years, man. I mean, what's that rich guy's name?
Howard Hughes.
Yeah, Howard Hughes. And I know Joe is laughing at me right now. Howard Hughes just sit in the same room and tweet all the damn time.
He didn't stay in the same room. He took the whole penthouse. He took the whole floor in Las Vegas.
Yeah, he did, didn't he?
Yes, sir.
Had pee jars everywhere too, didn't he?
The mob came up and said, "Hey, man, you got to go." He said, "No, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and buy this hotel. How's that?"
Yeah, I know he did, didn't he? Howard Hughes, man, Howard Hughes. Ladies and gentlemen, all I'm saying is, be careful what you put out there. Be careful what you want to fight about on social media, because if you claim that you're all that in a bag of chips, that's the biggest fall you're going to take, man. That's the biggest fall you're going to take. You know, I mean, I've had friends that challenge me. Some of the things that I think about challenge me in public, and I had to DM them. I'm not responding to you because our friendship is too important. I'm not responding to you in public like that. You can do all you want to. You might even make me look dumb and stupid, but I am not going to respond to you because I'm not going to fuss at you in public. I'll talk to you behind the scenes, but I ain't gonna tweet back and forth with you. Even going to these conferences, you know me. I don't hang out in the bars and stuff. I don't hang out in these damn bars.
He makes me do that.
Yeah, Hutch.
I got to go out there and see what's going on. With some club soda. When I won Blogger of the Year, I went upstairs and went to bed. Angel called me. She's like, "You supposed to be out you're supposed to be out and mingling." I was like, "Oh man, I don't feel like mingling," because you mingle, somebody, you drink and you get caught in with the wrong drink and stuff, and then the next thing you know, your pictures on Twitter or Facebook, and then you messed up. And for me, that's a little bit more. Black Blogger of the Year found in his vomit outside. I remember when we won Podcast of the Year.
Yeah.
And they had that, what's that called? The blog bash that Sammy Davis Jr. put it on. But we were over there. And those Republicans, man, those young college Republicans or whoever was there, they can't drink, man. They should stop drinking.
They think that they're adults, man.
Oh my goodness. They were over there, and Alan West even came out and just, at ease. He even used military jargon. They wouldn't shut up.
Yeah, Alan West tried to shut him down.
Yeah, it didn't work.
If you can't hold your liquor, you don't need to be drinking. I mean, hold your liquor. If you can't act responsible, I mean, if you think that you're going to do one of these events and you're going to get drunk crazy, you don't need to be doing that in public. You don't need to be doing that. The thing
was they gave you like a chip for 2 drinks or something like that. These kids were trash. And I was like, man, I got to get out of here.
Watch your social media, people. Watch your social media. I'm telling you, watch your social media. And if you're a follower of some of these people that are yelling and going back and forth and stuff, I'm telling y'all, you might need to pick new people to follow. Maybe you need to be following Kellyanne and
Stephen K.
And yeah, Stephen K. Y'all need to be following people in the administration instead of just following people that are telling you how many people that they have got following them on a daily basis. I heard Lee Stranahan speak about this one night, and Lee really took to it. Lee Stranahan from Breitbart. He was like, y'all jump on Twitter of all places, Twitter. We got Gab out there that's coming up. We got Facebook still is out there, even though they're censoring my stories and stuff. Facebook is still out there. You got Instagram now that's really jumping and making big strides in social media. You got all these other social media things, but you got these people on Twitter that, I got 1 million impressions today because you tweet every 3 minutes. I used to be like that, actually. I'll tell you the truth. When I first started out, I used to be like that. I used to tweet all the time. I did. I used to tweet. If there were 60 minutes in an hour, I used to at least have at least 35 tweets in an hour. That's too many, y'all. What are you doing? What are you doing for the movement if you are tweeting 35 times in an hour?
You know, sometimes I think one of the most relaxing times of the evening for me is when I shut that off. And I've started doing that more and more.
Really?
Yeah, it's like the last hour of the evening before I go to bed, it's like, no, I'm not, it's turned off.
Is that why I can't contact you?
Probably, but no, I got a special code. If you mention me or something, I got a little light on top of the TV that goes off, and I respond to that.
All right,
because that's how I roll.
I'm gonna like that. I'm gonna light that light up tonight. I'm gonna retweet something you did and watch that light up. Summer Sunrise said, "We are lost out here." I wouldn't say that we were lost out here, Summer. Summer in the chat room, in the RSBN chat room. I wouldn't say that we are lost because now we have a strong leader. Democrats didn't have a leader; they had a punk. They didn't have a leader. They had somebody that deferred to other people instead of doing his job. That's why an Israeli soldier dropped a open letter on Obama telling him, you know what, you might not believe in us, but we believe in us, and we're going to do this whether you are on board or not. An Israeli soldier.
I believe in you. I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
To the Israeli soldier. What did I do, man?
What did he do?
You said I did something.
Who?
You got me nervous over here. You said, you did something. I'm going to light that light up. I'm like,
oh, no. You said that you have a special light for me, so whenever I tag you or something, that the light comes on. So I'm going to tag you on something and make that light go
early
up.
on, I used to make those same Twitter mistakes.
Yeah.
I made some of those mistakes, but I realized, those Twitter fights, they never end.
The Twitter fights never end.
It's like, I'm not doing this anymore. I mean,
not only that, Hutch, it doesn't, it begins with the principal people.
Yeah, but then it ends up with people you never heard of.
Yeah.
You go to bed, you get up the next day, and there's 7,500 tweets from people you never heard of.
Yeah, that happened with Cher. I never forget.
I know. I remember that. Mine wasn't that many, but a couple times
Cher, I bow down to you. I bow down to Cher. I'm serious. There's a couple people I don't mess with. Cher is one of them. I don't mess with Cher. Cher, you got my utmost respect. I don't like your politics. I don't even like you, but you won't see me tweeting about it.
Well, I'll tell you somebody else, man. Brit Hume. Don't mess with Brit Hume. Brit Hume got a following now.
Summer said we don't know what you are talking about. You don't know what I'm talking about. If you don't know what I'm talking about, then the people on Twitter have to be really stupid because I guess the world revolves around them. There are a couple people on Twitter that are going back and forth over an event that is getting ready to come up. Somebody banned somebody, and conservatives now. Us. This is our side, okay? Our side. People on our side.
People that have been on the show.
Well, at least one of them has been on the show. The other one I won't have on the show. But we have people on our side that are out there publicly spatting on Twitter, and now the information that they're putting out there that could be detrimental to both is now being shared on liberal websites. And sooner or later, those people are going to be tagged with, oh yeah, these are Trump's people. This is why we need to put things in place because the Trump people can't hold their liquor.
And the RSBN moderator puts names out.
Yeah.
They were 50% right. I'll put it at that. I'll leave it at that.
Yeah. Yes. Moderator is right. The moderator is right. I don't want to I can talk about it. I don't want to call out names. I really don't. And the reason why I don't want to call out names is because I don't feel I should have to. I'm talking about what they're doing. I'm talking about their actions. It's the same way that I was with, what's that boy, Michael Brown, and Ferguson.
Yeah.
I didn't talk about, I didn't talk about what everybody else was talking about. I was talking about what I thought should have happened in the end, and also the beginning. Nobody was talking about that he had went into the store and jacked up the store owner. Nobody was talking about it. except for people on our side, but nobody on the other side was talking about it. They just wanted to just wipe that off the face of the map. You remember that? They just wanted to, and that was minutes before dude had an argument.
The gentle giant.
Yeah, the gentle giant had jacked up the store owner. So look, I'm not saying he was on steroids, but I'm saying that he had an anger problem. He gonna jack up the store owner, and then he's gonna walk down the middle of the street. The police gonna say, "You need to step up on the sidewalk." Now, just think, if Michael Brown would have stepped up on the sidewalk, Michael Brown would be alive today.
And not only that, but the guy that the family hired or got to do the autopsy said that this guy didn't have an ounce of fat on his body. He could have easily played in the NFL as a lineman. The dude was huge and athletic and built. And he tossed that Korean dude around in that store.
Yeah, just picked him up.
He backed up.
Picked him up like a little rag doll. So basically that, hold on, wait a minute, hold on. Hutch, I'll call you right back.
Yes, sir.
914, you're on the line. You're on the line with Wayne Dupree. What's your name? Where you calling from?
Hey, Wayne, Brad, New York, New York.
What's up, Brad? What's going on?
What's up, man? Wayne, these liberals are such idiots. I happen to be Jewish. A lot of Jewish friends, probably 70% liberal. They're all making excuses over, Obama basically backstabbing Israel. And Israel isn't the end-all, be-all to every Jewish person, obviously, but they would make any excuse in the world for this guy. It doesn't matter what he could literally say, let's round up all white people or all Jews or whatever and put them in concentration camps. They would be like, yeah, he has to do it. The guy has to do it. They would literally make an excuse for anything that this guy says. And then you see Bernie Sanders saying that Trump is filling his cabinet with all rich white people that compromise the GDP of 70 countries when their wealth is put together.
You know what? Honestly, hold on, wait a minute. And this is no knock against you, but if Bernie Sanders is talking about rich people and the GDP and stuff, all the money that he got from running, he doesn't have any room to talk. So I mean, anything Bernie Sanders has to say about rich people, I ain't hearing it. I ain't listening. Bernie Sanders has what? He went out and got a new house, went out and got a new car. What was that, Hutch? He went out and got something new.
a 600,000 new vacation home, and breaking news, Bernie Sanders is white.
Yeah. So I mean, if he's saying this, I don't want to hear it. But but that's no knock against you though.
No, I hear you, but it's just the unbelievable hypocrisy of the left to attack anything that Trump does.
Well,
as if, it's almost like the jealous ex-husband who kills his wife, the wife being America in this instance, saying, if I can't fix her, if I can't be with her, no one will.
Well, I mean,
and that's
look,
what the Democrats are like.
Look, hey, and thank you for your call. Democrats are babies, man. Hutch, Democrats are babies.
Oh, certainly.
They've been sucking
for Barack Obama to say that I could have beat him if it was me. No, you wouldn't.
Like a little baby, man. He like a little baby. And I tell you another thing too. And many of you, oh, there we go. It's back.
I should have never said white. That was the trigger.
Do you think it was? Ladies and gentlemen, on Periscope, we have just been blocked on YouTube. Oh, we're back. See what you did, Hutch?
That's awesome. That's absolutely. Hey, I want to say one thing. Just watching the chat room on RSBN.
Yep.
The people that were involved in the Twitter thing, we still love them, man. They're good people. Don't hate on them. I mean, these guys, they did some good things. These people, it's what they did that we're talking about, not them.
Yeah.
I don't want to see hate for these people. They're good people.
The thing is, they took a private spat and made it public. And now the liberals are going to take that and use that against you and against them and against Donald Trump. And that's where my anger is right now, because many of you worked your tails off to get this man elected, and to have things put on him that Donald Trump ain't got nothing to do with it. Donald Trump ain't got nothing to do with it. But they're going to blame him in these articles. Oh, well, nobody reads it. Oh, yeah, they do. Yeah, they do. People read these things. And Hutch said what I was thinking, but sooner or later, one of them's going to be on TV. One of them's going to be on TV trying to explain, or they're not going to have either on TV, and they're going to bring on these fake liberal pundits to talk about it. So to, and not have them on to tell their side. They're going to bring on liberal pundits to say, well, this is what Trump's supporters are talking about. They're fighting. They're fighting on, you know.
Oh yeah, and it's going to be it'll be CNN, and there'll be four of them.
Yeah, CNN.
And Jeffrey Lords will be trying to defend him, and he'll just get beat down. You know what I mean? I feel bad for that guy.
CNN got a problem, and I'm going to tweet it out every day. I'm going to tweet it out right after the show. Every day, CNN is being sued by black employees for racism and discrimination.
Yep.
And it's been happening over a 20-year period. And they aren't talking about it. They are hoping that it goes away. I'm following the story. There's been no settlement, and if there is a settlement, I'm really gonna blow it out of the water. Because CNN has been out here talking about Donald Trump is racist, Donald Trump is all this and stuff, and they got a cemetery plot. They got a whole cemetery in the on the 13th floor and below, with a whole lot of black employees. They want their due, and CNN is trying to cover it up. But CNN is going to, well, I don't know. I mean, you know, CNN might run with the story. But I'm telling y'all, if you're following these two, either you tell them to stop.
Did it. It wasn't me.
Huh?
It was you.
Did I do it that time? Yeah. That's CNN sucks. CNN. Now, CNN, we've been blocked again on YouTube because I'm mentioning CNN. CNN sucks. Now, CNN.
Oh, this is fun, man. This is awesome.
CNN. That's right.
Whatever happened to Bernard Shaw anyway?
Did they
kill him? Or?
He's one of the 20 black employees that's probably suing.
Bernard Shaw, black man, CNN.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness! You know that guy was awesome too. I watched the Desert Storm. He was the man. 732.
What's your name? Where you calling from?
Hi, my name is Catherine. I'm calling from New Jersey.
Hi, Catherine. Go ahead. You're live.
Is this Wayne?
That's right.
Hey, I just wanted to first of all say you look really rested. You must have had a good Christmas.
I did. I went to go see my mom and took my daughters to surprise my mom. So it was a great Christmas.
Peace and rest all over you. I wanted to ask you something though. When you guys were discussing, you know, Trump did it all by himself. It was Trump.
Whoa.
You think God had? I'm just wondering. You think God had anything to do with Trump being elected?
Yes.
I think. Wait, hold on. I didn't say Trump did it by himself.
Okay.
I didn't say Trump did it by himself. I said that. I said that Trump was out there in front, and that all of everybody that was listening on Twitter, Facebook, that was listening to the show, everybody had their little part there, but there was not one particular person outside of Trump that was responsible for him winning. Like, you know, these little groups out here that saying we helped get him elected. No. Actually, we were responsible. Right. I mean, it's different. It's different when you see people say we helped him get elected. Then we are responsible for him getting elected. When you're saying you are responsible for Trump getting elected, then basically you're saying that without him, he couldn't have got elected. And that's what I was trying to break down.
Gotcha.
You
Okay. I was just so afraid. I'm like, oh my Lord.
Oh, no,
you're
no,
not
I wouldn't do
forgetting
that.
God here, because he had a lot to do with that.
Yeah.
I know that.
Oh yeah. I mean, look,
Okay.
the plan was God's plan. This is God's plan. This is God's direction. If God didn't
That's
want this
right.
to happen, if God didn't lay a plan for this first, then this would have never happened. Everything that's
Exactly.
happening is God's will, and from this point on, whatever happens is God's will. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Amen.
Okay.
Okay. God bless you guys.
All right. Thank you for
You
your
too.
call.
Okay.
Yeah.
God decided to get inside of DJT's head and say, you know what? I know you're a billionaire and you can go down to Mar-a-Lago and spend the rest of your life, but I got another mission for you. Something made that man do that.
CNN.
Quite possibly, from some of the coverage. I think that I do think that's another thing. People, making a joke out of him like he's some kind of clown. He's like, oh no,
He ain't no clown.
I'm not a clown. I'm not a clown. I'll take you the same way I took the mayor of New York.
Donald Trump ain't no clown. And we got 410 on the line. What's up, 410?
From some of the
What's that?
I think
Caller,
you're
What's
on the
up?
line.
you're on the line.
Ebony and Ivory.
All right, what's your name and where are you calling from?
This is D.
Ebony and Ivory.
Oh, okay.
I can't remember which name because I've used 4 of them and Wayne dodging all of them. I've been trying for several days to get through.
She's playing the piano.
And
You
when
see?
he put his mother on there, I saw there go that Godfather moment.
Did you see it? How you doing?
What's up? I didn't even get a chance. I was just trying to call and wish. I tried to call to wish y'all Merry Christmas, but I couldn't even get through, and Wayne kept dodging me, Hutch.
No. Look,
That's because you're using that track phone.
Look. I was only calling like that.
You were
like
using
one
that
time. I wasn't
Obama
calling
phone.
like every day, so I wasn't trying to give him a hard time.
You-
Wayne, you still okay with me?
You were using that Obama phone. That's what it was. You need to switch up.
Look, don't talk about them Obama phones. Man. But listen, before you click me off, see, that's what I like about you, Wayne, is you touch some stuff that other people won't say.
Mm-hmm.
And you and Hutch will dig it and stay with it. Because, see, everybody's saying, like, Trump owes them. Well, he just as well had gone with the donors if everybody's going to do him like that.
Exactly.
Because I listened to the, what's the religious group, Hutch? What's, you
Why
know
are you
which ones
asking
I'm
Hutch
talking about. I heard them making demands and what he's not going to do. The man not even in office yet, and they doing a report card on him. It's bad enough that they do the report card after the 100 days. You know what I mean?
The evangelicals you're
Yeah,
talking about.
evangelicals. And I was kind of like Wayne was saying, I mean, everybody had a part, so every little part of that pie, whatever, what is the zillionth part of it, everybody making expectations.
Yeah.
And look how everybody went crazy over Romney and Cruz, and he didn't even pick either one of them, did he?
Wasn't that beautiful?
You know, he knew it. Hutch, you called it, though. You said he was just playing with him.
Yeah.
But it's a couple of things, Wayne, I just wanted to put in your ear. Like I said, I have to talk to you at another date, but I think we know some same people from your hometown because I went to school with a lot of people from Eastern Shore.
Okay.
But one point I wanted to make was that it's so unfair that they're making Trump give up things.
Yeah.
I don't remember anybody having to give up anything when they won office for all these years I've been around.
Obama didn't give up his boyfriend.
And remember they said that Jimmy didn't give up the peanut farm.
No.
Right.
And
Yeah.
I just don't, I really truly don't understand. And look, I got to put this plug in. You got to tell Diamond and Silk not to bump heads with you because one of them nights I was listening to Diamond and Silk, and a couple of times they come, maybe they have no choice, but seem like they have more of a choice than you do, you know, when they have the call in.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it bumped heads like about 9 o'clock because that's what time you come on, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
And so I said, they may not. Well, one time they did say catch y'all, you know, when they finish, you know, but that bumping heads, you know, we can't afford that. And then
Oh,
we got-
no.
because Trump's people already said they're going to take those labels off those press chairs. Hutch, you saw I tried to get you in there, but they tried to get that. They tried to get that Kimberly in there. I knew they were going to put that woman up there because you know they were going to vote for her, but they didn't pick her. What's her name?
Kimberly Guilfoyle?
Yeah,
Guilfoyle,
Kimberly.
yeah.
I said, John Hutch done missed it. You know what I mean? But it's okay with Sean Spicer, you know.
They put her up in there. I'm going to be
So
outside.
I think they should put your names on one of those chairs, you and Hutch, because they said that they got labeled chairs that Trump's people getting ready to get rid of, you know, in the press conference and everything. And see, I'm being good tonight.
I love that. I love that.
You trained me well.
Oh, thank you.
The other thing is Ivana.
That's a beautiful lady right there.
Now, you know, I think we all know her resume.
Yeah, she's executive vice president.
If you get a chance, Google it, because you know you got all that mess under her name too. You got to do what y'all used to doing. You got to bypass the mess. She talks to Trump on a regular basis, and she said that she would actually help the children run the company, which you know she very well knows how to do. Because people, you're not interested in stuff like that.
Who?
The first wife. So she said that she would have her 3 kids run the company if Trump had won, and that they had actually discussed it. But see, now they're blocking that possibility.
Yeah, no.
You see what I mean? They don't want anything. At first, they claimed Trump wasn't making money. Remember how they tried to ridicule him on TV?
Oh yeah, he ain't make no $10 billion.
If he's not making money, why are they so worried about it?
Yeah, I know.
And then he's not donating anything to the veterans and all this lies. I mean, that whole thing is bad. I mean, I don't think he should have to give up anything.
I don't either.
And I'm so tired of these people who don't want to perform. You know what they should do? What music was that? Was that Charles' music that played during the convention? Because I love me some country music. I think those old fellas was doing it, Hutch. You should get up there with them.
I think.
Hey, Wayne, you know I was going to put that in there.
Well, look.
What is this about? Nobody wants to perform. Trump said he could care less because he planned on going to work while everybody partying.
Yeah. Look. And with that one, I gotta let you go. But you're gonna call back in, right?
Yeah, definitely. I just pretty much wanted to wish you happy holidays because I didn't want y'all to think I forgot you. But we gotta work on down and still bumping heads with y'all.
You forgot us. That's okay.
Hey, I love you.
Okay, and listen, Hutch thought I didn't hear that. Okay, I love you both.
All right,
you
now.
heard it. You
Bye-bye.
miss this.
Next time when we talk to her, I'm gonna talk like you, young lady. What'd you say again?
Hey man, that's an effective strategy. Strategy.
Let's see. Wait a minute.
Don't let me get in that press corps.
Wait a minute.
You're like, hold up.
Hutch.
Yeah.
Let me ask you a question.
Certainly.
They said Barack Obama said that he created 10 million jobs while he was president of the United States, right?
Well, they're all in ISIS, though.
Right. Well, yeah, okay. But he said that he created 10 million jobs ever since he was elected. 10 million. But Breitbart just put up a story that said that food stamps went up 32%.
I saw that, like 9 million, or
10 million.
It was a huge number, yeah.
It's like, so how are you saying that you have a successful presidency?
Right, and let's define what food stamps are.
Yeah, well,
we had the Depression in the 30s, and we had soup lines, right? Remember that? We had soup lines going down the road.
Yep.
That's what food stamps are. Food stamps are the modern soup kitchens that's giving food away from the government, from you and I, Wayne, from people from the listening audience, those of you that are lucky enough to have a job in this economy, giving your money to the government to provide soup lines or food stamps. There's no difference. We have to get out of this. We have to reverse this, and Donald Trump is going to do it by bringing meaningful jobs back to the United States.
Harvard and Princeton, and y'all need to be tweeting this out. There's a story out there, and you can pick it up on WayneDupree.com, but there's a story out there all along media, even if you don't want to use WayneDupree.com, but there's a story out there that says Harvard and Princeton, this was last week, y'all. Harvard and Princeton put out a study that said out of the 10 million jobs that Barack Obama said he created, 94% of them were part-time.
Yep.
But yet this punk is saying that he could have got elected a third term if he ran against Donald Trump. 94% of 10 million jobs were part-time. You can't build a country on that, ladies and gentlemen. And then food stamps went up 32%. But they're touting, but the unemployment rate is at 4.6%.
Yeah, right. After they take people off,
that's what I'm
have stopped looking for jobs.
Man, these people are crazy. They nuts, man. They stupid. They stupid as heck. They stupid as heck. Y'all, media think that they can ride Obama all the way out. They rode him into Rome, walking on water. And now they're going to take him out riding a donkey. You know.
And have you seen him throw a baseball? And have you seen him ride a girl's bike with a helmet on?
I told you he was a punk.
I mean, come on now.
I told you he was a punk. He's a punk. Believe me, he is.
It's
many of y'all might be laughing because I'm not saying it to be funny.
This is not an American leader.
No, he's not. He's not.
This guy stabbed Israel. They didn't
in the back.
He didn't stab him in the back. He stabbed him in the face. In the front. He stabbed him in the front on his way out when he's no longer even a viable leader. He is done. He's been repudiated.
That's like
we have come together and voted him and everything like him out. There's only 5 states in the 57 states of the United States, according to Barack Obama, that are still ruled by Democrats.
It's like a little Mike Corleone thing you're talking about, stabbing in the face. It's like,
no, you got to do what you got to do.
Fredo.
It's all business. It's business.
You're not a brother. You're not a brother to me. You're not a friend.
Nope.
I don't want to know you or what you do.
Don't ever come back here. Don't ever come back here.
It's like, I don't want to know you or what you do. I don't want to see you at the hotels. When you come to visit our mom, I want to know it a day in advance.
And 5 minutes after she died, he went fishing.
Man, that was cold, man. That was cold.
It was.
That was cold. I killed my mother's son. Fredo. Ladies and gentlemen. Go ahead, Hutch.
Fredo was a little effeminate too, but anyway.
He was off. He was
weak.
Fredo got dropped on his head a couple times. And I ain't talking about when he was a baby.
He didn't drop the ball when his old man, when he was in charge of protecting his old man, he dropped that whole stall of oranges and onions, all that stuff came down.
Yeah.
He reached for the gun. It fell on the ground.
He all fumbling in the thing. Oh, come on, dude. Your dad just got shot to hell and you fumbling with a gun? And on top of that, you had to know something was up because he was standing in the back of his dad and none of the bullets hit him. You know what I'm saying?
You go to Vegas and the crew comes out and you stand with Mo Dalitz, man. Come on. Now, that was like some dumb.
Mo Green.
That was like, I love the Jews.
Took up for him, too.
But you shouldn't, that day, you shouldn't have stood with the Jews.
You don't treat Mo Green like that. Like, wait a minute, hold on.
Yes, we do.
You don't talk against the family. Never talk against the family again.
Don't you ever.
Oh, boy said, so I hear you been slapping around my brother. Mo Green was like, huh? What? Yeah, well, yeah. I mean, he's been touching the girls, I got to do what I got to do.
End result, one right through the eye.
Right through the eye, boy. Right through the eye. While he was getting his little massage.
Hiya.
Mo Green. You don't do Mo Green like that. Fredo, please, man. Okay, so, ladies and gentlemen, we'll be back tomorrow night here on RSBN and Periscope and Spreaker. I want to thank y'all for tuning in. If you have any questions for us, you can always email me at wayne.dupree@rsbn. Let's go ahead and take one more call. 501. What's your name? Where you calling from?
Hello, my name is Samantha, and I'm from Arkansas.
Hi, Samantha from Arkansas. How are you?
I'm okay. How about you?
Oh, just Ducky, peachy. I mean, New Year coming in.
I love that name.
Samantha?
Awesome.
Yeah, it's a pretty name. It's a pretty name. Go. You're live.
Hello, Mr. Dupree.
Hello.
When I heard that Obama had made the statement that if he had run against Trump for a third term, that he would have won, I about died laughing. The clip on TV of Obama saying that Donald Trump had said that he'll go down as one of the worst presidents in history. And then Obama said, well, at least I'll go down as a president.
Yeah, I remember seeing that.
Yeah. I think that Obama might be saying all of this junk because he's having to eat his own words right now. And they don't taste good.
Yeah, if that's the case, Samantha, and thank you for your call, and thank you for listening to the show too. If that's the case, then he's been a vegan for the last 8 years because he's been having to eat a whole lot of words as president, hasn't he, Hutch?
Well, I really don't like to think about President Obama going down on stuff because it just, it's just not really good. Good stuff.
You talking about CNN again? CNN.
No, I wouldn't. No, I was just saying. She said that.
CNN.
I can't stand this guy, man. I can't wait till he's gone and out of our whole psyche. This guy has taken us to so many new lows that he allows me to make comments like that. And wow.
CNN.
The bathhouse.
Hey, baby. Huh?
Yeah.
I can't hear you.
You can't hear me?
No, my daughter just came downstairs pointing like there was a fire at the old mill.
I was glad because I don't really like it when you say, hey, baby, and I'm over here.
Oh, Hutch, sweetie pie.
You know what I mean?
Sweetie pie.
Yeah.
I love the way you cook your eggs.
Hey, I'll tell you what. I love the way your daughter carries a Constitution in her purse. Now.
That's the one that came downstairs.
To make me say that makes me put a salute up and just America.
That's the one that came downstairs. She
Wayne
carries
Dupree,
a Constitution.
America.
Hey, Mari, why do you carry your Constitution?
I carry my Constitution, so
Hurry up, we on the air.
So she's reminded.
She said, huh? She carries her Constitution to keep me in check. Okay, all right.
Okay.
All right. Her rights.
That's good.
Her rights.
But you don't have any rights in the house.
Yeah, you ain't got no rights in the house. The Constitution is outside the house.
Constitution kicks in when you're 18.
The Constitution is outside the house. The rules of the Dupree are in charge inside the house. This is not a democracy or
Hells no.
a republic. This is a monarchy. I am the king. Yeah. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen.
Excellent ending.
I love you though. You know that, right? All right. I love my daughter. Both of them are getting A's and they're getting ready to be in high school next year. So pray for them, pray for me that I don't go crazy. But Hutch, how can people reach out to you on social media?
Hey, I'm Hutch Bailey Jr. on Facebook and Gab Berg's Eye View on Twitter and GoFundMe.com/Cold War Radio. Make it a little easier on us, folks. Thanks, Wayne.
Ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you something. If you get tired and sick and tired of the people on Twitter, go on Gab. Sign up for Gab. It is a new social media platform out there. It's bringing new people all the time. You can go on there. It's almost a cross between Facebook and Twitter. It's a great outlet. Gab.ai. Okay, Gab.ai. You can find me on Gab, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. Just type in Wayne Dupree Show. And we'll be back here tomorrow night, 9 p.m. 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We'll be taking more of your calls than we did tonight. It's just some things that I just wanted to get out to the public. I hope that you share the show. Just because you watch it doesn't mean that you don't share it when it's over. Share the show. Remember, Right Side Broadcasting Network becomes 24 hours in a few days. It becomes 24 hours. Joe, Jacob, and the group They're taking over and making it happen. Look for Right Side Broadcasting Network at CPAC 2017. They'll be streaming the whole thing. You'll be able to sit back and watch everything going on. You'll be able to chat, talk, and everything like that. Periscope, I love you. Thank you for tuning in. RSBN. Wait a minute, hold on. RSBN moderator said, "I love you, Hutch," but I didn't see no "love you, Wayne." What's up,
See,
Mom?
there you go again, man.
What's up, Mom?
I just sent a nice thing to her.
Oh, you did? Oh, I didn't see that. I just saw, no way. Okay.
She
All right.
loves you, man.
I know she does. I know
you
she
know
does.
she does.
I know she does. All right. Until tomorrow, God bless you. Y'all have a great night. Producer, take us out.